James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Welcome to a more civilized podcast. This is the podcast you're looking for. You may not go about your business. Stay here, listen, and then move along.
Well, there we go. Wow. Okay. Welcome, listeners, to this episode. We're so glad you're joining us. This episode is our second trivia episode.
Yes.
A second official trivia episode. It feels like we have some sort of trivia happening in most
that
episodes.
happens a lot.
But, you know, our second official trivia where we actually have some sort of game format. Yeah, this will be good. This episode is cleverly titled Wheel of Bib Fortuna! Woo! In continuing our tradition of horribly punny names of existing TV shows. As always, I'm Kyler.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ross.
And I'm Carrie.
Yay! Carrie's here. We're so glad Carrie's
Which
here.
is
She's delightful.
less as always, but that's okay.
That is true. She's always with us in spirit.
Sure.
She's always on the property when we're recording.
Almost.
That's true.
Not
But
always.
that's for legal
Most of the
reasons. It's a
time.
weird
Sometimes
thing.
at work.
It's illegal.
We don't let her down here because we're horrible sexists.
That's true. So we have just a couple pieces of news.
We do. So first, there has been a great discovery made in Canada, guys. I mean,
Yep.
super awesome.
It's pretty cool.
There has been a cave discovered that was apparently in some remote national park, in some remote portion of the park that they just hadn't really seen before.
To be fair, most of Canada is remote national park.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But the people that discovered this new cave were Star Wars fans and have dubbed it the Sarlacc Pit.
Yep.
Now, I was watching a little press release thing going along with it, and the actual official geologists are like, "Well, yeah, people are calling it the Sarlacc Pit,
But we're sticks in the mud.
I'm kidding. Shut up, geologist. Let us have this.
I know, right?
You didn't discover it.
Yeah.
Wait, to clarify, there was no Sarlacc in it, so that's a little bit underwhelming.
True. So it can't really
Well,
be a Sarlacc Pit
that
if
we
there's no
know
I was
of.
gonna say. Hold on.
Yeah, wait. Remember, the Exogorth was thought to be just a cave until they started finding blasters in it. So we don't know. We don't know what's in there.
You never know. That entire cave could in fact be alive.
Come on, Canada. Don't let us down.
Yeah. But it's apparently significant because that sort of formation, or this particular formation or configuration of a cave, shouldn't really happen in that sort of region, apparently.
Or in that type of rock.
Or in that type of, whatever it was she was talking about.
Unless,
So, I mean,
of course, it was caused by some sort of mysterious alien creature burrowing its way
Exactly.
down
See? That's a point in the Sarlacc theory,
Yeah.
that's a point in its favor.
that's
into the
right.
ground. And now it's hibernating at the bottom, waiting to come up.
Yeah, until spring.
Yeah,
You know,
until
that makes sense.
it's large enough and old enough to require new sustenance for the
Yeah.
next 1,000-year hibernation.
This makes perfect sense to me. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. you
Okay,
know?
I'm
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Also, I have found also several other pieces of interesting news recently that I know you didn't put in the notes because I was just looking at them just now. So Disney has released a first look at its
I
park.
saw that. Yeah.
The Star Wars park. It's just a short little blurb. They have a little trailer, finger quotes, of some people sitting in regular clothes, like modern clothes, sitting in the Millennium Falcon cockpit, and they kind of push a couple buttons, flip a couple switches, and then it ends. But the press release that went with it talked about how there's actually going to be a 4-person ride that you'll be able to go on in the Falcon. So you'll actually be in a replica of the Falcon, and you're going to have an actual little sort of game scenario set up where you'll have people manning the 4 stations, and you're flying the Falcon on a little adventure. Which I'm thinking, hey guys, podcast episode, maybe we can write that off as a business expense.
Yes. So be sure to give us your money, listeners, so
Yeah.
that we can afford to go do this.
We should probably set up a Patreon or something if we want them to do that.
True.
But no.
Until then,
would
please
sound
just
super
track
fun.
us down, hand over cash, and we will
Yeah,
be very
that's
grateful.
acceptable. Yeah.
And
Track
then-
down them. I don't like being tracked down by randos.
Chris is akin to Ron Swanson in that area.
Yes. I do love the Swanson.
Indeed.
Who doesn't? That's why Chris's beard is so excellent. Anyway.
Now, we also have a little bit of Episode 9 rumor news that... I mean, I hate dealing in rumors, but it's
Yeah.
kind of an interesting idea that people are putting forth.
Give it to me straight, Doc.
Someone is saying, I don't remember what the source is now, I could look, but I don't want to turn around to look at my computer, that the part of episode 9 will involve Rey repairing Luke's lightsaber.
Oh, I saw that just this morning. I saw the headline. I didn't read the article because I was in a hurry, but yeah.
So, I mean, it was all wild speculation.
But
we'll
see. We'll see.
I kind of don't think so, because it's kind of hard to repair a solid metal tube.
Yeah.
Which that was the part that
exploded.
was broken. But I'm sure using that kyber crystal would probably be...
Yeah. I could see reusing the kyber crystal. I could see that as possibility. I wouldn't say necessarily plausible, but possible.
That's possible.
Or she has her own crystal and then she takes Luke's crystal and makes that double-bladed lightsaber we talked about last episode. Oh, I want to see that so bad.
It would be cool.
It would be so cool. Oh, man. Anyway, do it, Disney. Come on. Do it. Wow. So is that
yep, that's the
keyboard?
News.
Do you want to tell people?
We could, yeah. So, and I found a couple of different options, actually.
Yeah.
One was there is a keyboard that actually, instead of
the English alphabet,
it has the Arubish alphabet, which is the Galactic Basic in Star Wars. So, I mean, you can study up on your Arubish and use it as an actual keyboard. Now, I found a cheaper option that was actually just the key caps for a mechanical keyboard, which is the much more affordable option if you have the mechanical keyboards. So, there are options out there for those of you that want to study the Arubish.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. With that, we're going to begin. And by the way, listener, you might hear us drinking, because we are. This episode is brought to you by IBC's Black Cherry and whatever the company that makes apple beer is Apple Beer.
Soda beers?
Soda beers.
Sure, soda beer is apple beer because apple beer is delicious. It's a Utah thing, so if you're not from Utah, / Idaho, you probably don't know apple beer, but it's delicious. If you will track me down at Gen Con, because my wife and I go every year, I will bring apple beer for people. I did last year. It was awesome. Brought it out for some friends, and it was a good time.
Give some to the critters.
We bought an entire case of apple beer to take out with us. I don't think any came back.
Why would you bring back?
Yeah, no.
There's more here.
Yep, it was good.
This episode is not sponsored by Apple Beer or anything
or
else.
NBC. No.
Although,
we have no official
delicious
affiliation with them, and I'm sure they want to keep it that way.
Yeah. But we wouldn't complain if they wanted to sponsor, so...
Nope. Yep.
Wink, wink,
Exactly.
nudge, nudge.
Wow. Alrighty. We are ready to begin, my friends. So, like last time, for those of you that listened to our first trivia episode, we have... It kind of is Jeopardy-ish. There are different categories. 5 progressively more difficult tiers in each category. I'm going to try to be less arbitrary last time. Chris gentlemanly abdicated his victory after our last episode to Ross, who really did win it, but, the points don't lie.
Yeah, no.
They also don't matter, so...
I do appreciate the recognition, though.
Yep, exactly. Like George Lucas's attempt at a decent love story in the prequels, the points just don't matter. So, I gotta chuckle out of Ross. That's my only goal in life. So our categories are creature feature, returning from last time. Okay, this is non-sentient creatures. These are your animals, your monsters. Technological terrors 1, which is now subcategorized into just starfighters because there's a ton to talk about in the prequels. Technological terrors 2, which is just capital ships. Facehead man guy. This is your sentient creatures. Again, same category as last time. So these are like Admiral Akbar would fall in this category. Yes, he's an alien, but he is sentient.
Yes.
Okay, Greedo would fall into this as well. Lookalike
if
category.
either of them were really prequel material.
Right, exactly. That's why I use them as examples.
Mm-hmm.
So lookalikes is a category all about the clones. And yes, we're going to do a Clone Wars trivia eventually when Chris gets around to finishing Clone Wars.
I watched another episode last night.
There we go.
So we're one closer.
Yep.
There we go.
And then we'll have 14 sections on the clones because the clones are amazing. Here's looking at you, Fives. Metal monstrosities to go along with lookalikes. That's the droids, okay? Your foot soldiers, your robot foot soldiers there. Masters of the Force category, that's your Jedi Masters, Jedi Knights, Jedi, if they were a part of the Jedi Order, it's them. May the Force be with you category, that's our quote category, just like our last one. Wild Space, that's our location, same category as last quiz show. And midichlorian what?
Yes.
Returning after some positive feedback on our ridiculous pronunciation. So there we go. I'm
prepared. I just want all our listeners to know that I am prepared to lose horribly today.
Oh, as am I. I thought that's why I was
Oh,
here.
no. You would have beat both of us if we had let you participate last time.
It's true. Carrie was frequently biting her tongue, trying to.
I know this
Some
one.
of
I know
that
this
was
one.
just thinking of the answers or trying to, though. So
Even so. But unlike me, Ross and Carrie actually sat down and watched the prequels and did some research for this.
Ross.
I got the list of categories and I went, okay, yeah, let me look into some of that. And after about 5 minutes of headache-inducing trying to remember names and titles, I went, yeah, never mind. Win or
Ross
lose,
and
whatever.
Carrie, currently next to me is Ross's The Complete Visual Dictionary new edition for Star Wars. He's got his Star Wars Creatures and Aliens book that we got at Salt Lake FanX. Yeah, so Ross has been hitting the books. Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
Convention formerly known as Salt Lake Comic-Con.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, over this last week we watched all 3 prequels with those books next to us so that we could reference things.
So I was going to have an actual prize for today's episode. And it was going to be whatever of these sodas we didn't finish. But judging by how fast it looks like we're all going through them, there may not be any left by the end of the episode. So your prize will instead be my love.
Aww.
I know, it's not worth very much, but you know.
I'd like a participation trophy. Can I exchange that for the love?
Yes.
You know, Carrie, while we've got you here, I'm curious only because I was thinking, it's like, yeah, they rewatched all the prequels. I was discussing with Ross and Kyler after we recorded last how I watched some clips I watched the pod race on YouTube from episode 1, and I watched that and went, I don't know if I can rewatch those prequels again anytime soon. But then I remembered that I have to, because I told Ross and Kyler that I would rewatch them and give them a fresh reassessment of whether or not episode 1 or 2 was worse. But as long as we've got Carrie here, what do you think, Carrie? You just watched them.
I really dislike episode 1.
Yes, Carrie.
And I go with that it's what it comes down to for me is the final acting of who annoys me the most. Little tiny Anakin annoys me more than weird teenage Anakin.
That's fair.
That was the deciding factor for me.
It's a deciding factor for a lot of people. I mean, it's one of those things that you often hear in the Which Is Worse battle is they go, Hayden Christensen's not great, Jake Lloyd isn't great, but Jake Lloyd is worse. Yep. Fair enough. Well, there we go.
Still on the fence, but I do lean towards number 1. We'll see after I rewatch them.
Well, there we go. I think we're ready. Oh, so I'm not as prepared as we were last time. Last time I had a little printout for each of our guests here of which questions had been asked and which hadn't. I don't have that this time.
I've got the list that you sent us here, though. So.
I'll be keeping track here. So if you guys want to know, if a questions are if a 300 level question in that category has been asked, I'll let you know.
We also have actual buzzers this time.
Oh, guys, this is so good! I'm so excited for this.
My favorite is Ross's.
I kid you not, this was part of my Black Friday shopping. Amazon had a great deal on these buzzers, and I'm like, I am buying these for the prequel show.
So here's what you'll hear if Ross chimes in first.
Back by popular demand from the funnies of last episode.
Yes.
So good.
And Carrie, are you still using mine?
I hadn't re-recorded.
Do it. It's
so
okay.
This is currently Chris's voice on my buzzer.
I was going to Tachi Station to pick up some cloud noodles.
And then this is Carrie's voice on mine. No, I'm just kidding.
I would love to take credit for that.
It is so good. Honestly.
Thank you.
Oh,
we'll
man.
see how it actually turns out in this recording, but
Yeah, so this is, like everything else, a total,
we're gonna re-listen to that recording and we'll hear that and we'll be like, how did that happen? It sounds like a ring wraith from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's adequate. We're making everything up as we go along, minute by minute, and we're glad you're along for the ride. So, here we go. We're going to, I think, let our lady and guest choose first.
Why, thank you. I would go with the May the Force be with you quotes. Let's just start with 100.
That's where I started last time.
All right. This is an easy one, Carrie, so if you don't get it, you're off the show right off the bat.
I
all
might
right?
not buzz first.
I was going to say,
Hey,
we all
don't
buzzed.
throw that on me.
This goes for all of you. This is so easy, okay? But I couldn't not do it. I am the Senate.
Yeah, that was Ross.
That was Ross.
Was it me?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the Emperor and/or Darth Sidious and/or Sheev Palpatine.
Okay, there you go.
Yes.
He's technically not the Emperor yet, but
Yes.
he's...
The Chancellor.
Yeah,
Shortly
I had
about
Darth
to become
Sidious
Emperor.
/ Chancellor Palpatine. But
After
you get it,
he-
Ross. Good
Okay.
job.
Okay.
Just
So
before
that
he
is 100
murdered
points for
3
Ross.
Jedi with astounding ease.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 Masters on the Council, by the way,
Yeah.
which was disappointing.
Yep.
But anyway,
All right.
let us go
Which
with...
forces me to reassess our idea of Obi-Wan as the baseline.
Yeah. Now that you mention it.
He's the baseline for what a very talented...
There we go. He was a good baseline for our episode. Anyway, sorry.
Let's go with Tech Terror 1 for 100.
Okay, technological terrors number 1. What are the basic Trade Federation starfighters called?
It depends on which episode you're talking about. In episode 1, they were the droid starfighter. In episode 3, they were vulture droids.
They call them droid starfighters in episode 1, but they're still vulture droids. Ross, you get it.
All the branding on everything was droid starfighters.
Yeah, because they didn't have the full...
Yeah.
Behind the universe.
They hadn't gotten geeky enough about it
Yeah,
yet.
they hadn't,
Yeah.
like, just gone haywire with it yet. So there you go. Ross, you are off to a strong lead, my friend.
We're going to go with Tech Terrors for 200.
Okay. Tech Terrors 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
This 3-seat multi-purpose starfighter seen in episode 3 was a clear predecessor to the X-Wing.
It's going to have to be the ARC 170. But
The ARC 170 is correct.
Was it really 3 seats? I thought it was just 2.
Yep,
Yeah.
you have the pilot,
Right.
the front gunner, and a tail gunner.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know about him. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. We're going to continue on the streak with Tech
Yeah.
Terrors 1 for 300.
This is Ross's
Forgot to write
category.
down
I know.
It is.
I know.
It really is.
Okay, here we go. 300, you said?
Yes, please.
What is the designation of the yellow and silver Nubian starfighter?
The designation?
Yes.
I used to know this.
By the way, Nubian starfighter is not the right answer.
That's
That
what I
would've
would
been
have
my
given you
guess,
otherwise.
yeah.
Yep.
Go with YT1300. Wait, no.
I mean, I'm going to make a guess. Actually, I can't read it from
Okay.
here. Because I can kind of see Kyler's sheets from where I'm
Yeah, I
sitting.
don't know, but I
I'm
can't.
doing my best to hide it behind a D&D screen.
Yeah. I believe it's just the Royal Starfighters, isn't it?
Incorrect.
Uh,
Chance to steal, you two.
Do I get a phone a friend option? Can Ross be my friend?
oh
for
yeah,
a
that's
second
right. We were
guess?
going to do
I
a
just
phone
got it
friend.
wrong. So, I mean,
You get to make a second guess through me.
You can, okay.
hey, you can't look it up. What are you doing, Chris? Put your phone down.
that? Who
Put said that? your I did phone not down. ever
remember hearing that.
Okay, after this question, we're not going to allow it for this question, but after this question, I will, because we talked about this last time.
The,
and I forgot
the
to
rules
do it.
don't say you can't have a dog on the team, Ross.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, Chris.
Your button's not working. What's wrong with your
Button's
button?
not working.
Dang it!
I'm gonna go with the Naboo N1 Starfighter.
That is correct.
You know what? You know what? N1 was on my brain, but I didn't think that was going to be it.
No,
Dang
that's
it.
fair, man.
All right. I have written on my paper here.
Screwdriver to see if it's batteries.
I have written on my paper here a big G and drawn a crappy picture of a phone. I will allow you to phone my wife, who heard all of these questions last night. I went through all of them with her, so she has gotten the correct answer. So it will depend on her memory. Or you can have a 15-second Google search.
Oh, okay.
I just
You get those are your lifelines. So yeah, Chris has got his Google search used. So use your lifelines
All right,
wisely.
hold on 1 second while I try to record a new one.
See if it works.
No, whoops.
I
There we
think
go.
that's
We're
even
back.
louder.
We're back.
We're back.
Technical difficulties averted.
Well,
We ought to put
temporarily.
in like a
Temporarily.
cheesy having technical difficulty music. You know, we should totally do that. Anyway, so I'm just going to give you a hint too for calling my wife. She killed it on the quotes. She absolutely killed it on the midichlorian what's.
Midichlorian
She
whats?
did pretty good on Masters of the Force. She did okay on lookalikes. Most everything else she sucked at. So
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Masters of the Force for 100.
Masters of the Force for 100. All right, this should be pretty easy. He became the second black man in the galaxy. I think technically Carrie had it. Yours is just a little longer.
Slower.
You sure it wasn't mine? I was close.
Carrie,
Can I go with Mace Windu?
you are correct.
Whoa,
Carrie jumps on the board.
Whoa, no.
Oh,
Captain
he wasn't.
Panaka.
Oh, that's true. But the joke is that Mace Windu's the second, and Captain Panaka's not a Force user. But that's a good call.
But
Chris.
he's the second black man in the... You didn't say the black
you say
Force
Force
user.
user?
Well, this
He
is the
would be
Masters of the Force. So it's the Jedi.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But,
Okay.
so you put it in the wrong category.
Fair enough. I just didn't want to change my joke because it's hilarious. All right. Carrie.
Can I go with the next quotes one?
Yeah.
Whatever we're
Okay,
at.
yeah, 200. May the Force be with you for 200. Here we go. By the way, play along at home. We would love to know if, how you do.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the quote. At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi.
I
Last
pressed
we
that
will
first.
have our revenge.
It was Chris.
There it is. I might just start Wookiee growling. That would be Darth Maul speaking to Darth Sidious atop some random tower on Coruscant.
That is correct.
However, not Ray Park.
Yep, sadly.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ray Park moving his lips while some other guy standing in the background mouthing. I'm sure that's exactly how they did it. Let's go ahead and continue on with 300 there in
right.
the Force quotes.
Okay, here's where they start to get tricky.
Yay.
You have allowed this Dark Lord to twist your mind until now you've become the very thing you swore to destroy. That's Chris furiously smashing his buzzer.
I shouldn't have called pink, man.
I think, I think it's just that gap right before it actually starts playing the
Might be.
sound, because it started playing it there before you hit it
That's
the
a good
second
point.
time.
Maybe I'm just too eager on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
I believe that was Obi-Wan speaking to Anakin towards the end of, or just before their battle in Revenge of the Sith.
Dang it. You're correct. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, let's continue on 400 in our quotes.
Whew. 400. The dark side has clouded their vision. Hundreds of senators are now under the influence of a Sith Lord called Darth Sidious.
Good job, Miss Bad.
That is... You were right, that is... I'm just chiming in. I'm before
okay.
Carrie, if
Okay.
you get this right.
Carrie, you should just smack it first and then
Hope for the best.
think of your answer.
Yeah. I believe that was Count Dooku to Obi-Wan in episode
Dang it!
2.
I thought these were going to be tricky.
The quotes
Well, you
are the
know what?
easiest category.
Honestly,
Okay.
had we not watched it this week, I probably would have missed that one.
All right, Ross.
Ooh, we're going to go back to Tech Terrors 1. What am I on? Is
Tech
it
Terrors
400?
for
400.
400.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right. I hope you've stepped up your game.
Oh, dear. Uh-oh.
Kuat Systems Engineering designed 2 starfighters for use by the Jedi. Name either class of interceptor.
Oh.
Either class of interceptor?
2 Jedi interceptors.
Okay, I chimed in. Now I'm going to think for a second.
You can't do that.
Hey, who says? It's not in the rules, Ross. I can have a dog on my team if I want. Oh, man. I used to know this. But you already gave me the interceptor, and that's the part I was going to say, so it's like...
See, yeah, that's
There's
what
the
I thought.
one that we see in episode 2 and a different one we
and
see in
different
episode
one we
3.
see-
Right.
in
And
episode
see,
3.
the one in episode 3 I thought was called the interceptor.
No, they're both interceptor
Yeah,
classes.
but
Right.
they have a
Like,
different...
But I thought that was the
specific
name of the second
designation.
one, but...
I'm going to go with the J1, or a J3. Nope.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Good job, Miss Bad. Double up.
We'll see.
It's so good. Ross, thank you for making that your buzzer.
I get so distracted by my own buzzer that I forget what I'm trying to say. So in episode 2, it was the Jedi Starfighter.
That's not what they're called. That's not their designation. That's like calling
That's
it
what
the Nubian Starfighter.
That's what marketing calls them, because
Yeah.
most people
Won't
don't
know
need
this.
the specific
But we're not most
designations.
people, dang it. We're diehards.
I don't know.
Carrie.
If you're not
That just
Final
makes them up.
chance.
That's what I did.
I would like to use my 15-second Google
Done.
search.
By the way, you only need to get one. The other one is for bonus points.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Edda
12,
to Atticus class
13,
interceptor.
14,
Actus class, yes, I'll give it
Thank
to you.
you.
15
That's
seconds.
all you
are
got.
up.
You gotta put-
Asperite class something.
Okay, that was close enough. Mispronunciation, but great. Carrie,
I got points.
you get 600
The
points.
Aetherite.
In a
Yep, that's-
technological
It's the
measure?
Delta,
Yeah.
the Delta 7 Aether Sprite is what's in
That's right.
episode 2. It's the dagger-shaped one.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the Ada 2 class let me start over. Ada 2 Actus class interceptor, which is the one with like the TIE fighter
Front window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
And the little
episode
foldy
3.
wings on
Yep.
the side. Yeah.
So there you go, Carrie. That puts you in the running again.
And all I know about technology, though, is how many like cup holders I want in my technology vehicles. So that was a
How
stretch.
many would you put in your Jedi Starfighter?
Probably just one.
Just
I'm
one?
gonna be
Yeah.
piloting it. That's all I need.
That's fair. That's logical. Yeah.
What if you want 2 drinks?
Why would I want 2 drinks?
No cup holder for your R2 unit?
Then she'll have one
That's
to
true.
mix
He
her up
comes with
another
his
gin
own.
and
You
tonic.
anti-droid.
Let's continue on with the quotes. Did we finish that category?
Nope,
We did
you
not.
got one more. May the Force be with you for 500. By the way, I could have done an entire, 3 other categories just with the bad lines.
I know, right?
It was so hard to think of, memorable quotes that weren't just terrible.
Yeah.
So here we go. Greed can be a very powerful ally.
She
I
didn't
think
have it.
Carrie, had that.
Emperor Palpatine?
No.
Alright, greed can be a powerful
Now I know
it! Oh, man. That would be Qui-Gon Jinn speaking of Watto.
Oh,
Yes!
that's right.
Correct.
Hit me afterwards.
Man.
I need to take.
Well, now
my
that category's
Chris
done,
second.
and my skills are at a loss from here on out.
So good thing Chris racked
I'm
up
the
a bunch
writer.
of points.
I can remember the lines. That's about it.
Alrighty. Well, Chris, you are the winner there.
Oh yeah. Hey. Okay. Let's do our second Masters of the Force for 200.
Masters of the Force for 200. This member of the Jedi High Council foresaw the rise of the Separatists and the need for an army of the Republic. Yeah, I think Chris had that. Damn, that was close. You guys should have seen that. They were like lightning on those buzzers.
Oh man, how is this happening?
Man, yeah.
Does he have a
Silence.
limit?
No.
A reasonable limit, but yeah.
How am I blanking on his name? I know this name. It's the Jedi Master that we never see. We only hear by title on
We see him in
Camino.
Clone Wars.
We do see him in
And
Clone
Yeah,
Wars.
that we don't ever see.
Okay.
And
Aww. Yeah, not for our purposes. Starting with the next question, you'll have a 10-second timer
Oh.
to answer.
Okay.
Ooh.
After
that's
you
gonna hurt me.
buzz.
That's gonna hurt me bad.
See, what I want to know is first.
All right,
how
I'll
do
give you
me?
15.
That's
I
awesome.
vote me.
There we go.
I vote me.
You might have to re-chime after I get it wrong, if I get it wrong. Is Jedi Master... I can hear Ewan McGregor's voice! Why
All of
can't
our
I-
fans are screaming.
Yep.
I know, right?
they're screaming at their phones.
Yeah.
I'm sure
They're-
this happened the first time, too, though. I had so many
Oh,
of
yeah.
these that time. Ah, man. I'm gonna go with Jedi Master Dormammu. No.
All right, Chris and All right,
No,
well,
Carrie just
she
Carrie
just buzzed
Carrie
again. Yeah.
did it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're laughing.
you ninja'd him.
Jedi Master Sifo-Dyas.
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 See, now I do have a question though that I was thinking about while we were watching them again, because I don't remember enough of the specifics on the Clone Wars episode. Did Sifo-Dyas himself place the order, or did Count Dooku kill him and then pose as him to place the order?
I always assumed it was the machinations of Sidious, but...
That's what I thought as well.
Sifo-Dyas does have the vision. I believe he does go and place the order, but then I think Dooku kills him shortly after. But
Okay.
I think he is the one.
I felt like the Clone Wars episode on that one, though, left it kind of wishy-washy. It still could have
Who
been
knows?
either. It was
You've got
very
to go back and rewatch them. It's been over a year since I've seen all of the Clone Wars, so naturally I need to do a binge.
Well, and because Django talks about how the man that hired him was a man named Tyrannus, which is Count Dooku's
Yeah.
Sith name. But
They were working
would've-
as a pair, though, at the time. Sifo-Dyas and Tyrannus were
Oh, were they?
both like, oh, yeah. Because, Tyrannus is obviously working for the Emperor, so he's like getting fed this information, and he's like, oh, yeah, no, this is totally bad. We need to prepare, right?
Right.
Oh, I know a guy who would be a good model for the clones.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Question answered.
Alrighty.
So, what next, Carrie?
Next Jedi Master question.
Woo! 300. Oh, she's so hot. This Togruta...
You talking to my wife?
Nope. talking about
You're
the
not
answer to this
wrong,
question.
but I don't appreciate that tone
This
of voice.
Togruta female was in charge of training clones on Camino. She has beautiful red skin with black and white montrals.
Jedi Master Shakti.
Yes, Chris, you are correct.
Oh.
Right, in Clone Wars, I remember that.
I don't remember that from Clone Wars. I remember that because I used to know the majority of the members of the Jedi Council.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Chris.
Let's continue on with 400 in there, I believe.
Yep.
All right.
Masters
Masters of the Force
400.
for 400.
All right, this one is a special question.
A very
This is a
special question.
This is a 400-point question. There are 4 parts to the answer, each part worth 100.
Ooh.
All right.
So, you'll get the first chance, but then everybody else gets a chance to steal whatever you don't pick up. Name the 4 Jedi who went to arrest Palpatine.
Oh, man.
Station to pick up some power converter.
Chris, I think...
I did. It beeped
Smacked it.
because
Yeah.
I
He
had
was-
my finger over the record button
All right,
instead of the...
Chris is just going to shout his Wookiee noise from now on.
Well, I'll give you Mace Windu because that's the easy one off.
Yep,
the
Mace
bat.
Windu.
And then there was the tentacle head dude that I should remember his name because I've even seen episodes of him, Clone Wars with him in them. And
See,
now
that's the
I'm
only other
suddenly
one that I
blanking.
know.
You've seen Lair of Grievous now, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
That was so
Yeah,
good.
And he's in that. And his name was Master... Yep, I'm going to be embarrassed in a minute. I remember this.
And your time.
And then there was the dude with the horns on his head. Like, I can picture all
Yep.
of them. I can't
Face
remember.
head
So
Bad
Chris
guy.
gets 100 points for getting Mace Windu.
I'll take it.
All right.
Ross
I
and
think
Carrie?
Carrie had it next.
Okay.
All right.
Can I also get Mace
No.
points? No. Okay.
Mace has been snagged. His points are
The one Chris was trying to name was Kit Fisto.
correct.
And then the other 2, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing these names right, but Aegon Kolar
Yes.
and Saucy Tin.
Sicey Tin. Yes.
Saucy Tin.
looked
I
him
like
I
Saucy
looked-
Tin because it's
Saucy
better
Tin.
than the actual name.
Because we saw those 4 Jedi, and that was Carrie's question, was, what are their names? And I was like, well, I know those 2. I know Mace and Kit Fisto.
I
had
hit
no idea
that
the
so
other ones
quickly
were.
because I was hoping it would be named the 4 Jedi Masters who were on the Jedi Council for all 3 prequel movies.
Right.
Ooh.
And so I did know them, and so I just hit it hoping that was going to... I almost hit it before I even started the question.
Oh,
I would have still
man.
gotten one of them right.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
would've.
Either way, you would have had 1 point. Okay, wow. So I'm gonna give this to Carrie.
Oh, yeah,
So
no,
she
no.
got 3 out of the
Yeah.
4.
I'm on board with that.
Okay. So,
Next Master's question.
all right.
Last Master's question.
This Jedi Master was the leader of the Wolf Pack and was shot down over Cato Nemoidia while on patrol by his clone escort during Order 66.
That was,
He's one of my favorite Jedi.
Yeah.
I have his Lego minifigure. He's
Now
so
I know,
cool.
but I'm after you.
that was, oh my gosh.
I know. I don't even know I know his name either, so it's
But,
probably
like,
going to go to Carrie.
It's one of those I could have told you had you not asked me.
Yeah, right. I can see his face. I can
he's-
tell you his history.
He's one of my favorites. He's the one that finds Ahsoka. He's,
Yes.
he's,
I know who it is. Okay.
You're welcome.
oh my gosh.
You're just going to randomly get these throughout this if I keep pressing that stupid button.
I'm gonna be so mad when someone else says it.
Ross, your time is up.
I know. I can't think of it.
Chris?
All right, Jedi Master. Oh,
I'm so excited to give you 500
he's
points.
the one that
Carrie.
has to wear the mask and the goggles
Yep,
because he
gets
can't
shot
handle
down
a bunch
in,
of, and he gets. I can even tell he gets shot down over Nemoidia.
Yeah.
All right, your time's up, Chris.
Bummer.
Carrie.
It is Plow Koon.
Plow Koon.
Not Plow. Not Plow, Plo.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Plo Koon.
you get the points. Plo Koon. He is one of my favorites. I will give, since you have all seen enough of the Clone Wars to know this, I will give 50 points to somebody that can tell me like his greeting that he says to Ahsoka all the time.
Oh.
And he says it to R2, actually, now that I think about it once.
Is it,
Good job, Mr.
No,
Yes, that's it. Ross's hand gestures with that are the
Yeah.
best. I wish you guys could see this.
doesn't he call her little one?
He does, but no, he says Kotuya.
Oh,
Kotuya.
Okay.
Then he sees R2, Kotuya droid. Anyway, there you go. Well
Right.
done.
once again to Carrie. So yeah, I told you
Yeah.
she'd wipe the floor with us.
Carrie is doing shockingly well. Ross, you are currently sucking the most
I
out
know.
of these 3.
I know.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in you.
Hey,
That's
it's
right,
something like last time. I'll come
we
back.
haven't gotten back to Tech Terror yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
Biding
do
my time.
Facehead Man Guy.
Facehead Man Guy for
Whatever's at the top.
100.
Okay.
Okay,
For
We
one.
haven't done
Let's
that
just go with
category
one.
yet.
Let's keep it really easy.
sure. He once owned Anakin Skywalker. Dang, I do not.
Let me just resolve that by
That-
chiming in first again.
I think it might have been Chris, but that was extremely close.
Otherwise, I'm not even sure. I have no idea.
Wow.
That's
know
why I
either.
read. I was
All
like-
right, Chris.
That would be Watto.
Yep, correct. Watto.
Facehead Man Guy for 200.
Okay. He is the public leader of the Separatist Alliance.
I
think
pressed
that was
that
me.
stupid button again.
All right,
Are we going
Ross.
with me? Or
Yeah,
am
that's
I-
fine
okay.
by me.
That would be Poggle the Lesser.
Incorrect.
You said the public face.
Newt Gunray.
Incorrect.
Really? Oh,
Wait, read the question again.
He is the public leader of the Separatist Alliance.
Oh,
I was going to Tachi Station to pick up some power converters.
Count Dooku?
Count Dooku is correct.
Facehead Man Guy.
There'll be a chance to redeem yourself, Ross. Don't worry. Facehead Man Guy for 300. He might be the only cool Gungan. He's definitely the most competent one we see.
I don't remember his name.
Wait,
Carrie, your
It's
time.
Carrie's turn to do this.
first of all,
Your time has started.
that question is highly subjective.
No, it's not.
No, it's really
It's he's the like captain dude.
Yes.
His name starts with Captain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do I get points for his first name, Captain?
not. It's actually his
Carrie, give
middle
me an
name.
answer.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's actually his
I'm
middle
gonna-
name. His first name is Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, Captain, what? Either of you two want to say?
I did already chime in.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we need to do the for speed again though, not just hit it second.
I hit it after she did.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but it was
He
like
hit it-
she
he
was
hit
still
it.
trying to answer.
For speed.
Whatever.
After
Fine.
I don't know his name anyway, Ross. You're gonna
Oh,
get a chance
yeah.
at this.
What do you have, Ross?
It's Captain Tarples.
It is Captain Tarples.
Misa back.
And there is no question.
trying
He
to
is the
repeat
only
that in my
competent
head.
Gungan,
Yeah,
like, with a
basically.
name.
Yeah.
Because you have Jar Jar, Captain Tarples,
You
and
don't count
Boss
Boss Nass?
What does Boss Nass do aside from wiggle his fat neck around and slobber on everything?
Those would be
like
jowls.
his jowl. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome. I get
Oh,
points for that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you 50 points for that. Because the rules are arbitrary.
Let's be honest here. Give me 5 points for that.
Alrighty.
Let's go with lookalikes for 100.
Lookalikes for 100.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm just kind of interested in how many questions he can really come up with for the clones.
This is
That-
More than I can answer.
That would not have to do with Clone Wars.
Yeah, it was tough.
I bet.
It was really tough. I was like, oh, I could do this. Oh, wait, no, that was Clone Wars. Oh, I could do that. No, that was Clone Wars too. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is the only named clone in the movies. Chris destroyed
That
you
was
guys.
Chris.
Cody.
Yep.
Cody, Commander Cody is correct.
I expected him to be number 100.
Yeah, because it's the easiest one. Yeah. Alrighty. Chris, what
Let's
are
go
we
for
doing?
lookalikes for 200.
Okay. Stepping it up. Yoda beheaded this clone commander before he could execute Order 66.
That would be Commander Django the 2498.
Nope. Incorrect.
The Green Commando.
It is the Green
Yeah,
Commando.
but,
So close.
You looking for a name? Like
I
his-
would
his
also add
designation?
he was in Green Commando, and that was all I remember
Yeah.
about him.
Nope.
He
Commander
raised his gun.
Gree. Just
Gree?
like Green, only dropped the N.
You really were.
That's
Yep.
that's dumb.
We should have expected that, actually.
Yeah.
We really should have.
Where is that said?
I don't know that it's... I'm not positive that's mentioned in the movies. Yoda might
he is on
say
screen
it
in the
one
movie,
time.
so-
Yeah.
Yoda might say it once, but I can't remember, and I didn't have time to watch it to look for it. But Gree is also in Clone Wars, and his name is dropped there. But you can also, yeah, it is that clone.
Yeah,
it's
that's
an Ewok situation. Name's
Yeah.
not mentioned, still on screen.
Right.
Okay, what do we? Who got that? Nobody got that one. So
Nobody
who got the last one?
I think it was wrong.
That was me. That was
I think
me.
it's
So
yours,
let's
yeah.
go for 300.
300
Lookalikes.
lookalikes for
Did you get the
300.
clones out of the way?
Yeah, might as well.
This unit of clones was led by Jedi General Anakin Skywalker and served in the Empire under the name Vader's Fist.
Oh.
Ooh.
Huh.
What's his battalion or group called?
The 501st.
The 501st Legion.
Was that for
Carrie?
I was guessing.
You know what?
You dominated. Carrie, high five.
I actually knew that one. Now
You
that
should have
say it,
seen
I
the look
heard
on
that
Carrie's face. She was looking at me like, I know this. Bam!
No, that
Slams
was
her buzzer.
the.
It
I
was
only
great.
know that's the name of the recreators, the
Yes, that's
reenactors.
cosplayers.
Yeah.
That's it. This is a retcon thing. Like the group was made first, and they called themselves the 501st, called themselves Vader's Fist,
And then they put it.
and then it retconned into the universe that
That is
that
very
was
cool.
the thing when they made Clone Wars. They were
Alright.
like, "Hey, let's do it the 501st."
Well, next,
So
Gary.
pretty cool.
Let's continue with that category.
Okay, stepping it up. Jedi General Obi-Wan Kenobi led this clone battalion. What's their number?
I was going to Tachi Station to pick up some power
The 502nd.
Sadly, no.
The 312th.
That is one of them. Or no, 327th is one of them.
Well,
You're close, though.
hey. I just figured, well, I've got a 1 in 1,000 chance here.
Yep.
I've already we've already winnowed out 501st and 502nd, so I've got slightly better than that. Want to toss out a 1 in 997 chance?
I'll give you a hint,
Ross?
Ross. It is 3 numbers.
All right, that takes
Because
out
not
1,000.
all of them are.
1 in
Not all of them are.
997. Oh, that's true. That takes out the double digits at the bottom there too.
Because there are some, like the one that Gree's a part of is like the 42nd Reconnaissance.
1 in
group or something like that.
886 or 896. Better odds than either of us had.
Best I could come up with is the Orange Group.
They are the Orange
They're
Group,
the Orange one.
also known as the 212th
The lesser
Attack
known
Battalion.
cousins of the Blue.
So Chris had it almost right. It's the
What was-
212th
Oh,
Attack
wow.
Battalion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's close.
So Carrie defaults
Yeah.
to you.
Did we finish off that category?
No, we got one more.
Let's
We
do
got 500. Alrighty. You got to go deep on this one. His name is spoken. I guess so, actually. So that defeats my Commander Cody one. His name is spoken by Palpatine in Episode 3.
Oh.
When he
gives
comes
order
down-
66 too.
So, this clone was a shock trooper and a lieutenant in the Coruscant Guard, eventually accompanying Palpatine on a rescue mission to find Darth Vader.
Oh, right.
So he's there in the Senate after the battle, and Vader says, blank blank, he's not dead, like referring to Yoda, like, go find him.
Huh.
Says his rank and name.
Wait, partial points for guessing his rank?
Sure. I'll give you 100 points if you can guess his rank.
That's
Especially because I
that's-
just said it in the question, which I will not repeat.
I'm gonna go with Commander Flugelhorn.
No. Chris is wrong.
It's not far off of most Star Wars names, let's be honest.
That's fair.
I don't know it. I really don't.
I was going
Guess
to
a
Tachi
rank.
Station to pick up some power
I just got you
That's
100
true.
points if you can just guess the rank.
I'd like to call your wife. I'm going to use
This
all
is-
my lifelines,
all right.
guys.
That's a good call.
That's your last
She might not answer.
Then
She
do I
might
get
be
another
busy.
15 seconds?
Yeah, she...
No.
What?
Spill. We've had a spill. Technical difficulties,
We'll
fans.
pause.
Yeah.
Carrie.
He used commander,
That was
I did.
correct.
and it was incorrect.
The lieutenant.
Lieutenant T.
You get 100 points for the rank.
Better known by his usual title, Mr. T.
Oh, if only we'd been recording that.
We are. It's still
we-
recording.
Okay. Great.
Pit of the Jedi.
Yeah, it is Lieutenant Thyre.
That was
Oh.
way off.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
It's a blink and you miss it. Because, like, Cody is, like, Obi-Wan screaming it and nothing else is being said. Like, it's
But
pretty...
Cody's mentioned 3 or 4 times in
Yeah.
the movie because Palpatine says it too when he calls him to
Commander
start
Cody.
Yeah,
6.
so... Yeah, Thyre gets it once or maybe twice or maybe not at all, and I'm misremembering. No, I'm pretty sure he says it. Anyway.
'Cause
I don't
remember him
remember it.
saying it.
Yeah.
Because he talks to him twice. I'm assuming he's the same one in the Senate and on Mustafar. In the Senate chamber, he comes up and he's just like
Giving orders.
well, because they float up in the Senate chair and they're
Yep.
like we can't
Fun
find a
fact
body.
about
and,
Thyre.
and the guy is like, well, then he's not dead.
Yeah.
Double
Yep.
your search efforts. And
Fun fact about Thyre, he is one of the 3 clones in the pilot episode of the Clone Wars.
is he?
Yep. In the mission to the... What the heck? Whatever race Watto is. I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
remember
yeah,
they are. Anyway, that's the actual first, like, air date. First, pilot episode of the Clone Wars, and he's one of the 3 clones there.
Yeah.
Thyre. So Yoda saves him and he later hunts down you.
Order
Love it.
66 was really awkward.
So good.
Chris, you'll need to sit closer. You're too far
No,
away
I
from the mic. Okay.
Alrighty. So, I guess, Carrie, because you're the only one that got any points at all.
All right.
Tell me the remaining
we go.
categories.
Creature feature, we have one left in Tech Terror 1, the Starfighters. We have all of Tech Terror 2. We have a couple in Facehead Man Guy left. Metal Monstrosities hasn't been touched. Nor has Wild Space or Midichlorian. What?
Metachlori what? For 100.
Excellent. What is the official name of the Separatist Alliance? Separatist Alliance is their nickname.
Yeah.
Oh.
Goodbye, Mr. Double Hat.
Was it like the Allied Confederation of Planets or something like that?
Ross is getting his Star Trek mixed in with Star Wars. But no, you're not really close.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're, well, I guess you're kind of, what did you say, the Allied Confederation of Planets?
Yeah.
One of those words is kind of close.
'Cause I think it's Confederation. I'm pretty sure Confederacy or something like that is in there.
Yeah, I do seem to remember that being kind of on the nose when they did that.
Even the Grand Army of the Republic is what the Union Army was officially called in
I
this
know.
Civil
Mhm.
War. Yeah. So, any guesses from you two? Carrie, Chris?
I'm going to go with the Confederation of Separatist Systems.
Nope.
My guess would be the Federation of Separatist
No!
Systems.
You're all terrible. It's the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
Oh.
Independent
Yep.
systems. That's
I
right.
got systems.
Yep,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah. CIS. That's right.
Yep, see,
Ah, dang it.
Okay. So, I guess nobody gets it, so it's still Carrie's choice.
Continue that category. Metachlori what?
There we go.
200.
Who was Darth Sidious's master?
I think that was Ross. Yeah.
Yeah.
So too. I wasn't aware that it was confirmed, but it's Darth Plagueis.
Correct. Darth Plagueis for 200. So, for another 100 points, what's his epithet?
The Wise.
The Wise. Chris. Wonderful. Good job. Okay. Here we go. Midichlor. Chris.
that's- nope,
Or
nope,
no,
sorry,
Ross.
that's
Yeah,
me.
Ross has the main question. Sorry.
I need to make up some more points, so we're going to go with the last one on Tech Terrors.
Smart man.
One.
Tech Terrors 500. The clone gunship was officially designated as the LAAT. What does this stand for? Ross, you do have both your lifelines.
I do.
Don't call my wife. She did not know this one.
Goodbye, Mr. Double Hat.
Was it? Oh, no, I'm second guessing myself.
Just do it.
You
Go
don't
with
have
your
long.
gut.
You've only got 15 seconds.
Yeah. Light air armored transport.
You are
Close.
close.
I'm going to go with the
Armor isn't a part of it.
Oh.
no, dang it, the light attack aerial transport. Nope. Okay. Okay.
I will combine both of your answers with light.
Armored isn't part of it.
Not armor part of it. Okay.
Let's
Light
find some other
aerial
combination.
attack.
Just swap mine around.
Yeah.
So close. No. Low altitude assault transport.
Oh, okay. Whatevs.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
All right, Ross.
Okay.
Tech Terrors for 100. Tech
Terrors
Terrors 2 for
2.
100.
So this is your capital ships.
Yep.
All right. Ross will have a distinct advantage in this category.
Yes, he will. That's why he chose it.
We think so, but
This ship,
We did.
first shown at the end of episode 2, is the first precursor to the Star Destroyer.
the Acclimator Cruiser.
Yes, Ross!
Even I knew that
100.
one.
Yeah,
There
that's what
we
I
go.
thought we might.
Okay.
Tech Terrors for 200.
Alrighty. This ship, first seen in episode 3, is the first ship to receive the classification of Star Destroyer.
Goodbye, Mr. Double Hat.
The Venador.
The Venator Star Destroyer is correct, Ross. Coming back.
All right.
Tech Terrors for 300, please.
Alrighty, Ross. The easy questions are over.
I know.
This class of ship brought Master Qui-Gon Jinn and Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi to Naboo. Not to the planet itself, but to the system.
Right. Wait. Yeah, right, not to the planet. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
not to the planet.
It was just a Republic transport.
It has a specific designation, Ross. Technically, the Acclimator Cruiser is a Republic transport.
No, because I remember actually I looked this up.
It's got a...
Can I get points for giving you the name of the ship?
I will give you points if you can tell me the name of that ship.
That would be the Radiant 7.
Dang.
Wow.
Chris, I will give you...
Wow. Well done.
We can credit that one to
I'll
my
give you
having
150.
owned the Phantom Menace tie-in video game.
Wow.
Some random little
The
doodad that I picked up.
the PC one?
Yeah. That's why I told these guys about I loaned that one after a few years to my younger cousin and never received it back. And I was quite bitter about that for a little while until I realized that that wasn't actually a loss.
Joke's on him.
Yeah. So, Duncan, we're cool.
I would like to use my 15-second Google search, but can I replace it with my book here?
I will allow that.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give you more time because
I actually think that would be more difficult.
Don't give
to
him
do.
more time. He knows where it is.
I know roughly where it is.
Give him roughly more time.
I'll give you roughly more time.
The Republic Cruiser is all it says.
Yeah, that's...
Isn't that what I said?
It is what you said, but that book is incomplete.
The Jedi archives are not incomplete.
But
But
not
that
in
book-
this
Kyler.
book. It does not exist.
This is the complete visual dictionary.
How old is it?
This is brand new.
No. It's the Consular class cruiser.
I mean, this was literally released like 3 months ago.
I'll give you half points because it's official, whatever. But
It
it's
is
the Consular
canon.
class.
It's even got Pablo's name on it. Pablo
yeah.
Hidalgo
There you go.
was the guy.
Okay, what do we want, Ross?
How many points did I get for having the title?
I gave you half points, so 150.
Sweet. Thanks.
We'll continue with Tech Terrors.
Okay, name General Grievous's flagship at the Battle of Coruscant.
I know this one.
Yeah,
The Invisible Hand.
the Invisible Hand.
And actually, because there's the funny thing is, I looked it up and saw the name. Then you mentioned it in our last episode,
I mentioned several
Yes, you
answers
did.
to questions in our last episode,
and I think I picked up on most of them. So
I did that as a little Easter egg for you
Yep.
guys.
I thought you would.
Yeah.
I also noticed one or two, but I don't remember any of them at this point, so it doesn't matter.
I also thought that would be the case, which is why I didn't feel bad about doing it. Alrighty.
Okay, I think we have one more in the Tech Terrors.
We do. Alright. This one is also worth multiple points.
Okay.
Okay? So, to get the full 500 points, you must give me 2 names.
Okay.
Anything beyond that is worth an additional 200 points. Okay?
Okay.
Name any 2 classes of separatist capital ships.
Whoa.
So, like Acclamator or Venator, but
Those are the
on the
Republic
SEP
ones.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is rough.
Any 2 of their classes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Or sorry, 1, 2,
The
3,
worst part is I
4.
know I heard the name of one of those in the episode of Clone Wars I watched last night.
Yes,
But
so
can't
I have
remember.
4 of them here that appear in the movies, and then 1 I included on the list from the Clone Wars TV show because it's so epic, and I had to. So that one is like extra points. And you guys can all steal this. I mean, Ross asked the question, but nobody's buzzed yet. So
I don't know.
That's because the closest guesses I have are Toyota, Honda.
I might know one.
Chris, you've still got lifelines waiting for you.
I don't know if Christina's going to know this one.
Oh, that's true.
she did not. She absolutely did not.
Probably the Battlestar and the Firefly.
Mr.
Ross gets this big grin on his face every time he does his buzzer.
It just doesn't get old.
It's so good.
I feel like this is going to be wrong, but it's the only name I can think of. But the droid control ship are the ones with the round sphere in the center.
From
with
episode
the
1,
ring.
yeah.
Is that the correct name?
No.
The droid control ship? No,
Yeah.
that's just like calling it, hey, that's the battleship over there.
I don't know any others.
Okay. We do have lifelines for both of you. You gotta
No, I've already used my Google.
All of you have used your Google.
I established the
One of you can do
Yeah.
a phone friend.
And I can call Christina, but Carrie's already used that one.
So once we've all used our lifelines, we get them all refilled, right?
But Carrie, oh, you used your Google too.
You've used both of them,
Yeah.
yeah.
I did.
So in fact, I'm the only one with anything left. Is just call
No,
Christina.
I've got Call Christina too.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yep.
I just knew she would know this one.
Yeah. No idea.
Alrighty.
I get? Oh no.
What?
Never mind.
No, you...
I was going to ask if I had half points, but I didn't get that right.
Nope.
So never mind.
Chris, anything?
What? No.
Okay. So here they
I
are.
wasn't Googling it.
The Invisible Hand, Grievous's flagship, is a Providence-class dreadnought.
Mhm.
You have Munificent-class star frigates, which are the ones with like the 2 little wings poking out, and they've got kind of the curved front. They're pretty common in like throughout the Clone Wars, and then in the Battle of Coruscant, they're like the next most common ship.
I know the ones you're talking about.
Then there's the Lucre Hulk class battleship, which is the droid control ship. Yeah. Then there's the Recusant class destroyer, which you see like 2 of them in the corner of like 10 frames in the Battle of Coruscant. They're really long and skinny, and they have 3 giant engines in like a triangle shape. They're pretty cool looking. And then this is the one that was like extra bonus points because it's actually only in the Clone Wars, but it's so dang cool. It's the Malevolence one. It's a Subjugator class heavy cruiser. But the Malevolence is such a cool ship.
Malevolence
I
was the
love
one
it.
from the episode I watched last
Yeah,
night.
so good. Oh, man. Yep. So there you go. That one is out. So who got our last points
Ross.
then? Ross? Oh, it's still Ross.
Wow, okay.
Boy.
That was
The
brutal.
category was all either Ross or no one.
Carrie is still doing really well, though.
So, we have Creature Feature still.
Yep.
Couple in Facehead Man Guy.
Yep.
Metal Monstrosities.
Yep.
And which ones?
Wild Space, and then a couple in midichlorian. What?
Let's go Creature Feature for 100.
Creature Feature for 100. I hope you've paid attention to your Episode 1 animals. The Gungans used these massive creatures to haul their shield generator.
The shield generators, right?
Yeah.
Kodo Beast.
Nope. A Kodo Beast is from, like, Warcraft, Ross. That's like the fake rhinoceros in Warcraft. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, chance to steal.
Do I get half points for making the noise they make?
Carrie, if you want to make the noise they make, I will give you points.
I'm going to call those the doob gaps.
Nope. The Fombas.
Oh,
was
Fombas.
close.
That's right.
Yep.
Dang it.
Or if you've played the really crappy video game, Galactic Battlegrounds, they're in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's right.
What sound do they make, Carrie?
Oh, it's kind of elephanty like, so it's like. Oh.
Carrie, I'm going to give you 100 points just for doing that. Alrighty. Carrie, you're the only one that got points. Your choice now.
Let's do the next round of Medichlorian. What?
Alrighty. What is the homeworld of Sheev Palpatine?
Oh.
Ross is buzzed in. Ross must answer or face the consequences.
Naboo.
You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the senator.
I was
from
going to say,
Naboo.
Yeah.
that seems like the obvious thing, but if it's that high up in the category...
See, that was my thing. Was like, yeah, he's the senator from there, but does that mean that he was born there? Do they have the same rules that we do? Which apparently they do.
Well,
okay.
I mean, you can be governor without being born here. We got the governor.
That's true.
He's out in California.
Yeah, that's true.
Alrighty.
I think there's one more in midichlorian What's, if that's
Two
correct.
more.
Two more? Oh, let's do it for 400 then.
Okay.
No, you got to say it right, though, Ross.
Midichlorian what?
Has to get more exaggerated each time. We should barely be able to understand you by the time you get to 500. Alright, which prequel movie has the longest runtime?
Are we talking theatrical?
I'm talking if you look it up on IMDb, which is what I did.
Okay. I believe should be Revenge of the Sith.
Nope.
Well, you got a 50-50 here, guys.
Yeah. I did buzz in
Yeah.
right behind
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones.
It is episode 2 Attack
Oh,
of the
I was
Clones.
really hoping you'd both get it wrong, so I'd get it by default.
Oh, man.
Because I believe the original release of Phantom Menace was even longer, but they cut it down for video release. But
Did they, though?
Yeah.
Because, well, Carrie was noticing when we were watching it, there's a couple, like, lengthened and extra introductions in the pod race.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
don't
those were
think-
in the original theatrical.
They were in the
cut it
theatrical?
out of the VHS and DVD release, and then have inserted it back into later releases.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, that explains
Well,
it.
there we go.
There you go.
So,
Or Ross,
I think
guess.
it's-
yeah,
that's
Ross.
Ross.
Let's finish off midichlorian What's. Midichlorian What's for 500.
there you go. Tim Allen there.
Yeah.
That was
All right.
actually,
According to a more civilized... I was so happy that you're going to... Okay. Ross, Listener, I just want to take a moment to appreciate the serendipity of this moment. All right? The fact that Ross gets to ask this question, then will be
gets
forced...
asked this question.
Yeah. No,
Well,
the
I
fact
mean, we
that
all get
Ross
a chance
chose
to-
this question, and then the fact that, this is going to be so good. According to a more civilized podcast, and therefore the official answer, which of the prequels is the worst? All right, Chris.
I already knew what the question was going to be once we got halfway through there. And that would be episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Right. My correct answer says episode 1, Suck It, Ross.
The final verdict on that is still pending, but for now that is the answer.
Woo!
I should get partial points just for being the butt of that joke.
That's so good.
As the official internet adjudicator over which is the worst prequel,
Yep.
I am still withholding my
So
final
when I
verdict.
read these questions to my wife to sort of gauge how well she would do with these, because I'm like, then they're going to be a step above her. So if she misses most of these, that should be a fair, for you guys. She's like, episode 1, and I'm like, yes, episode 1, Suck It, Ross. And she's like, wait, was that a part of the answer? I'm like, come look. And she started laughing. It was so good.
Well, that was the easiest points I ever got.
Do you want to see it, Ross?
I believe you. No, I'm
Suck It, Ross.
I believe it. That's a very Kyler thing to do.
Yep.
All right,
It was
let's
so
go,
good.
let's go with Wild Space for 100.
Wild space for 100. Here we go. The sand of this planet is coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
That was me. That is Tatooine.
Tatooine, correct.
Let's do Wild Space for 200.
Alrighty. Wild space for 200. This volcanic planet was the location of the... I think Carrie's got that one.
Mustafar.
Mustafar.
Want to hear a fun fact about it?
I do.
Okay, so they were filming that Star Wars when a real volcano was going off.
No way.
Yeah,
And
in Italy, I believe.
It's
it was.
from
Yes, it was.
Italy. I looked this up in hopes that this question would be here. It's Mount Etna.
Etna? Yeah, in Sicily
Yeah.
it's constantly erupting.
Yeah. So they caught one of these eruptions.
They
And-
heard it was actually erupting at that time, so they flew out there to just fly a helicopter around and get actual lava eruption shots.
That's fetching amazing.
So the
Right.
epicness
Wow.
of like Obi-Wan and Anakin battling and like the music hits right then, that's real volcano behind them.
That's dang cool.
Right?
Yeah.
That is
really
dang cool. Wow. Carrie, this is why we bring you on.
Thank you.
You are full of more fun facts than I am.
Let's continue that category.
Alrighty, let's do it. Wild space for 300. This is where a young Anakin believes angels come from.
Goodbye, Mr.
Ross has regret all over his face.
I do. The Moons of Diego?
No, close.
The moons of Iego?
The moons of Iego. Yep.
I was about to say, no, it's the moons of Cashin.
Yeah.
Oh, attaboy, Chris. Whew. Alrighty.
Let's continue that category.
Alrighty. Yeah, Carrie was like a little bit behind, but not so much anymore.
I told you guys.
Yeah.
I told you.
Jedi Master Ayla Sakura was killed underneath a giant fungal tree on this exotic Outer Rim world.
Felucia.
Felucia. Ross.
We had to look up her name, actually. We didn't know her name, so that's how I remembered.
She's also not unattractive.
I just remember that from Battlegrounds and Felucia.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I've got all those planets memorized.
Battlefront, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Midichlor, whatever the one we're on.
Wild Space?
Wild Space, yeah.
400.
For 500.
500.
Yes.
Oh.
500.
great.
All right. I hope you've enjoyed the easy questions.
I would have enjoyed them more if they weren't the ones getting them.
What is the name of the Geonosian arena at the Stalgason Hive?
Ooh.
Ooh.
So the
The name of
Stalgason
the
Hive
arena.
is the hive that they're at. The arena has a name. It has two names. I will accept either one, or bonus points if you can give me both. Or if you want to steal the other one after somebody gets it.
I was going to Tachi Station to pick up some power converters.
Boggle the Lesser Stadium.
Sadly, no.
That's a good guess. I like that guess. Yeah.
Nope.
No clue. I have no clue.
I'm pretty sure that is the Pepsi Live Geonosis.
No, wait, it would have been Poggle the Greater. Like, Poggle the Lesser
Yeah.
is just the...
It is the
Follow-up.
Petronaki Arena, or the Arena of Justice.
Well, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
So there
Yeah.
you go.
All right, Ross.
What are we left with?
We have all of Metal Monstrosities left, which is the droids.
Okay.
We have 3 left in Creature Feature. We have 2 left in Facehead Manguy.
Let's do some Metal Monstrosities.
Okay. 4.
100.
Alrighty. This Kalish warrior became, quote, the leader of the most powerful droid army the galaxy has ever seen.
General Grievous.
General Grievous. Correct. Alright.
For 200.
200. These basic battle droids fight at the Battle of Naboo, and pretty much everywhere else. These are your standard beige, standard issue battle droids.
We all know what you're talking about. We just like what.
What's
They're
the
called
question?
battle droids.
What's their designation?
I'm going to go with Trade Federation battle droids.
Nope.
I was going to Kachi Station to pick up some power converters.
Roger.
The RR series.
Carrie, I'm going to give you 50 points because that was amazing. No.
Ross, any guess?
Chance to steal it from yourself, Ross.
All I could think of was Phase 1 battle droids.
So close.
Really?
B1 battle droids.
B1.
Oh.
Dang.
Yep.
Other
Fair
than
enough.
B, he got it.
Okay.
Metal monstrosities for 300.
These dark gray battle droids were a significant improvement.
Super battle droids.
He wants the actual designation.
I'll give you super battle droids, but they're B2 battle droids.
I was about to guess that, but yeah.
That was what I, yeah. If you were going to press it, that's what I was going to
Okay.
say. Yeah. Metal monstrosities for 400.
Metal monstrosities for 400. I should have probably maybe put this one earlier. I don't know. These tripedal battle droids came equipped with,
Droidicas.
yes, also known as, for bonus points.
Nope.
Okay.
No bonus points for me.
Destroyers.
Correct. Carrie, you get 200
Sorry, I
buzzed
didn't,
in.
I didn't
Oh.
buzz. I
Oh,
just said
shoot.
it.
Okay, Ross,
Yeah.
fine. You get the 200 points. Yeah, destroyer droids.
I helped you out.
Yeah.
or
I'll give her
droidicons.
50 for the assist.
Okay. Subtracting 50, adding 50 to carry. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think there's a 500 left
There
on that one.
is a 500.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I will select that one since
Okay.
it was my turn.
Oh, was it?
You got the bonus. I got the actual question.
Oh, that's right, because it was, destroyers. Sorry.
So, yeah. So again, designation. Okay.
Yeah.
So I believe their name is said in episode 3.
Okay.
I'll give you credit for that, but if you give me the designation also, I'm going to say it's worth 400 points.
Okay.
So you get 900 points. All right, Chris.
Magnagard.
Oh, dang, without even hearing the question.
I don't know the
Dang.
actual designation, but
Okay, what's their designation?
hold on. I'm going to give B200.
Nope. Closer, though, but not right.
Do you want to read the question?
I do want to read the question. I spent time writing these, dang
Yeah.
it. These caped droids wielded electrostaves and served primarily as bodyguards for high-ranking separatist officials, which is what I said almost word for word last episode.
Yeah.
I already knew their names then, but
Yeah.
I don't know their designation.
IG 100.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know that until I was coming up with questions
that's
for this.
interesting.
So that means they're more advanced than
That
IG-88.
actually-
I guess. But then IG-88 has his own, like, special stuff
Yeah.
that he's...
Looking at their design,
upgraded.
though, I can see a bit of
Yeah,
it.
you can
Yeah.
see it a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with Facehead Man Guy for 400, I believe it was.
For 400. Who is Lama Su?
I was going to Kachi Station to pick up some power converters.
She's the alien on Camino.
He's the
he
alien on Camino?
is the alien on Camino that first talks to, like, Obi-Wan. No.
It's the Kaminoan Prime Minister.
Ross is correct. The Prime Minister
Yeah.
of Camino.
That's because the
It's like... I can't remember her name, but
Yeah.
she takes them
Tongwi.
too long. Tongwi, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear that's just a joke about their necks. Lama Su.
Interesting fact about the Kaminoans, the females have like a smooth head, the males have a fin.
fin.
Yeah.
I think you
I knew
mentioned
that fun
Yeah.
fact.
There you go. Dang it, Carrie.
Let's finish off Facehead Man Guy.
He is the public political leader of the Geonosians.
Poggle the Lesser.
Paul the Lesser!
Gosh, dang it.
Ross, you know his title. I'll give you another 100.
The Lesser?
Because it's how related to the Queen. I don't know what the name of it is.
I got no idea.
Archduke.
Oh, I did know that.
Archduke
Oh.
Poggle the Lesser.
Huh,
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm gonna save what I want to ask for the Clone Wars trivia. But who's
Fair enough.
the actual leader? This
Well,
will be a question when we do the Clone Wars.
I don't know her name, but I know it's that queen that's
Yeah.
in the tunnels. But
She has a name.
She does
and,
have a name.
And an epithet as
Well,
The Slime
rewatch.
Queen.
Ross, you are...
Yep, your
Killing
choice. We got one last.
so it's all
category
creature
here.
feature now.
Yep.
So it's 200.
Yep. You're
Okay.
going to miss all of them.
For 200.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad because I'm not paying attention. Gungan cavalry ride these fast two-legged creatures.
Tauntauns. I did not put that.
I don't know what those are called.
Galactic Battlegrounds, they're also in Battlefront.
Puntas.
What? No?
I'm just making up random syllables. That's how you make Star Wars names.
Yeah.
I figure I've got a 1 in a million
You
chance
said
here,
Punta, and I'm like, wait, is that a creature somewhere that I should know? Like, that was my reaction.
If it was a creature somewhere else, I wouldn't have guessed it.
Yeah. Well, I meant like in another, like, Star Wars movie or something.
Because he said
Because it sounds
confidence.
like it.
Yeah.
A Punta
I
sounds
know.
like it would be a
That's
Star Wars
why I
movie.
went with those,
Yeah.
because,
That's
hey,
very
it's
good.
possible. If not yet, eventually in the infinite cosmos, somewhere in the multiverse, that is a Star Wars creature.
Yep.
What is it kind of?
A Cadu.
Cadu.
All right. So,
I guess
Ross,
it's-
yeah.
Going
300?
down
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, these are our only ones left, so, yeah. A Varactyl, featured in episode 3, has a bird-like beak and gecko-like pads on its feet. What is its coloration?
I was going to Kachi Station to pick up some power timbers.
Greenish, bluish.
I will give it to you. I had blue-green.
Those are the ones that are on Utapau, right?
That's what Obi-Wan is riding when he gets shot down.
When he gets shot down?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with Order
'cause when he's
66.
going up
He's
the
riding
wall
his little
when
bird
Cody shoots
lizard
him
thing.
down.
What'd you call it?
They're called Varactyls.
Now make its noise.
Because
Yeah, Varactyl.
because I looked that up and that name doesn't sound familiar.
His one had like a specific name. It was like Jodo or something like that. I can't remember.
Joe. Let's just call him Joe.
Or no, Bogo, maybe? I can't remember.
I think
that.
Bogo.
Bogo was the name of that specific mount.
Boga. Yeah.
Boga.
I
That's
was
what
going
it
to
is.
say, buy one, get one.
Yeah, no, it was something like that. Yeah, yeah. Boga is the name. Like it's the horse's name.
So it's its
So that's
particular name.
that's the
Okay.
point where the Star Wars designers got really lazy and were like, I don't know what it. Whose sign is it? Whatever. Bogo. Just call it Bogo.
I can't call it Bogo. All right, change it to an A.
What have we
Boga,
got over
it.
here? We've got the Dungeons and the Dand. It's a Dand. A Dand.
Alrighty. So for 400, I assume then.
Yeah.
Carrie.
Yeah.
This predatory feline inexplicably removed the midsection of Padme Amidala's wardrobe in the arena.
Yeah. I have to remember which is which, though.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
And it's the one I can't remember. It's the one I can remember the other two.
Then hold on.
Yeah, it's the Nexu.
It is an Exu. Now, bonus points. Can you name the other two?
The Reek.
And which one is it?
The Reek is the rhino thing, and the. No, you guys can try on that one. I don't remember that one.
I had
Your
it.
hands are off the button. It's
I
an
didn't-
Acklay is the spider
Acklay,
crabby
yep.
thing.
Acklay.
The crab thing.
You guys ready for some jokes?
Spider
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
500.
Uh-oh.
Give it to us.
No, I got a joke.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought the joke was the question.
Is this going to be on par with lukewarm?
Oh, they're so good, Ross. I made these up this morning.
You made these
I
up.
made these
Oh
up.
boy.
Here.
Okay, lay it on us. He can't even get it out.
He's already busted up.
What did the next two say to the reek?
What?
You smell. Because it reeks.
It reeks.
So good. Oh. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, what'd the reek say to the Acklay, though?
You're crabby?
Oh, dang it.
Is that it?
I was just like, why are you so crabby? Woo, high five, Ross. That was good.
That's right.
Oh, goodness. Hey, never let it be said we don't deliver. After our last one, I got rave reviews for my lukewarm tauntaun joke.
Now,
and I was
technically
asked,
what Steven said is that he liked listening to me and Ross groan at you.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we've been laughing. Sorry, Steven.
we had been playing Legion, though, or maybe it was Armada, one of these Star Wars games after, though, and he's like, I thought it was so funny. He's like, you should do it again. I'm like, done. I have listener support for this. I am never not doing this now.
But does one good review constitute
Yes.
listener support?
Maybe we should do one of those awful dad joke episodes where you have to make
We
each other laugh when
should.
Star Wars starts dad
Oh
jokes.
my gosh, let's do
Actually,
it.
that would be good.
Let's do it.
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
you heard it here, listeners.
We might even have to do a video feed of that one just
Yeah.
to watch us all.
I will not do very well.
The problem is, though, if we start laughing at your laughing, we'll also...
Yeah.
Oh, well, that could work to my advantage. My laughter, I've been told, is infectious.
It's
Whew.
something.
All right. The last question. I was, or air whales, Were creatures at home in the air or under the sea? On which planet?
I was going to Kachi Station to pick up some power.
Camino.
Carrie gets it.
Yep, I
Camino.
knew
They're
that.
those like flying lizard things.
They
Right.
do go in and out of the water in one shot.
You know what? And the one that I had thought of was from KOTOR on Dantooine.
Yeah.
There were some air well type things there, but
All right,
Well,
so
there we
what's our
go.
final totals?
You're gonna have to give me a minute because math is hard.
Fair enough. Carrie, well, Ross might have won there.
so I don't know. I think Carrie got quite a
Pretty
few.
sure I managed a solid bronze medal, though.
I think I don't know. I think we're all pretty even.
We
I'm
know
nowhere near
you got
you guys.
the
I'm nowhere near you
technology
guys.
ones.
But I missed several of
We
those.
missed half of those.
Yeah.
Good job on the quotes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's what I can do. That's the one thing I got. Is I will remember your script from beginning to end, even if it's horrible.
It's a blessing and a curse.
That's when we went into the Rogue One episode, I was like, okay, I gotta finally watch this a second time. Because I've only seen it once, surely I don't remember it that well. And I watched it a second time and I was like, nope, I remembered all of that. Like, wow, dang.
I think you won this one, actually. I feel like you won.
I know
It was
pulled
neck and neck
out.
between you two for a bit there. I think you might
I'm
have pulled
gonna
ahead,
go
Ross.
with you.
Mm.
Unless Kylie just wants to give me a ton of points at the last minute for no reason.
Hey, Chris!
Wait a sec. Was there not daily doubles in this?
Nope.
There weren't.
Ooh.
I should have.
that
Had I been
was
more
too
prepared.
confusing.
That did sway it last time. Bonuses.
Oh, dang.
Really?
Alrighty. So our final scores
Like I said,
are as follows.
I'm
Chris
just impressed
with
I did that well.
3,600 points.
Dang.
Carrie with 3,900 points.
I was only
Wow.
300
and Ross
behind
with an
Carrie.
astonishing 4,900 points.
Wow.
Okay.
I feel
Nice.
like I missed a lot more than that.
Good job.
Well, you did. You missed 7,500 points.
Was there really that many? Well, okay, yeah.
For them
Yeah,
two
for them.
together, yeah. Oh, man.
Man.
That was awesome, you guys. I
good
was looking
times.
forward to that for so long.
Oh,
So
you
next
know
time
what?
we do one of these, we're gonna do a
Chris,
sequels, right? A sequel, a Disney canon.
grab those cards right there on the thing. So like we did
Apologies
last
if they're
time.
slightly sticky. I did my best to wipe them off.
Yeah, with our spill. So I thought it was great fun last time to also quiz you on several
Sure.
things. So Carrie and I, several years ago, got this Star Wars little trivia game. And there were a couple tough ones in here. So here, yeah,
Look
Chris,
for some hard
Chris,
ones.
find a few. I'm
I
going to find a
actually
couple.
was looking up random Star Wars trivia for the prequel trivia to see if I could get lucky and get some of the same questions that Kylie
How'd I
used.
do?
I did not.
Are you
Oh.
ready?
Yours were entirely original compared to what I read online.
There we go.
So.
Kyler.
Sure, I'm ready, Carrie. Let's do
What
it.
was Luke Skywalker's rank in the Rebel Alliance at the Battle of Hoth?
Commander?
It was Commander. Oh yeah, these are multiple choice, but I wasn't going to tell
That's
them to
fine.
you.
Unless I ask. How's that?
What bounty hunter flew the Hound's Tooth?
Bosk.
Wow,
there's a
yeah.
question. I can name all the ships of the prominent bounty hunters.
Who used a Mersun Munitions GRS-1 snare rifle?
A snare rifle? Who
Who used that gun rifle thing?
Okay. I'm going to... Snare. I've got an answer written down. I'm going to ask for multiple choice.
Okay. Your
But-
4 multiple choice options are Zuckuss, IG-88, Forlom, Dengar.
So not the one I wrote down. I was just... Okay. It's not IG-88. He's a sniper man. It's not Dengar. He has the equivalent of like a sawed-off shotgun. So it's Zuckuss or Forlom. I'm going with Zuckuss.
It is Zuckuss.
Boom.
Okay, I'm going to give you this one. Because I actually got this one right when I was taking these quizzes. And I'm pretty sure you will. What was the working title for Attack of the Clones?
Oh, fetch. I have no idea, actually.
I
have
knew this
no
one.
idea,
I knew this
actually.
one, guys.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
even
this
need the
either.
multiple
Wow.
choice on this one. It was Jar Jar's Big Adventure.
You're kidding me.
As a massive joke.
Oh my
Because
God.
Jar Jar
Yes.
was so hated when they were making the second movie.
Wow.
They used the working title Jar Jar's Big Adventure.
Adventure. Wow. That's awesome.
That is amazing.
Right?
Excellent trolling, Lucas.
Okay.
Good heavens. Oh, Ross has got one for
I do.
me.
I have a couple, actually. There's two that are here that are good. What was Queen Amidala's birth name?
So not Padme.
Padme is her first name. What's her
we're
last
looking at her
name?
last name. It's like Nabier or Naberi or something like that.
Correct, Nabiri.
Naberi, yeah.
On which planet? Now, this is no longer canon, but
Okay.
this would be... You would probably know this one.
It might be canon at
Legends,
some point.
then.
Maybe. On which planet did young Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn first form a connection?
Don't know. It's not canon.
Used to be.
It might be again.
They met on a farm in the old canon.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
What planet?
I don't
What
know
are my
that part.
choices?
There are 4 choices. First is Tatooine. Second is Melita/Dan. Or it's 2 A's. Dane? Daan? I don't know.
Dan.
C is Bandamir. And D is Telos.
Tell us.
Bandamir.
It is
Oh,
Bandamir.
that was my other guess.
Yes.
All right. Name the band whose already filmed scenes were cut from Attack of the Clones.
Band?
A band had
Oh,
scenes in the background.
Is it the Biff band from the Cantina?
No. This
Max
is a real
Rebo
life
2.
band
Oh, okay.
that filmed
Oh, I did
scenes
not know that.
for Attack of the Clones. I knew this one too.
Wow.
Backstreet Boys.
Would you like the choices?
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, NSYNC, or Ash?
NSYNC.
No, this is for Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
Is it? No. Hold on. For Attack of the Clones,
Yep.
which came out in 2003.
Chili Peppers, NSYNC, or Ash?
Like, I want to dismiss Chili Peppers out of hand, but I feel like they're also crazy enough to do something like that. I'm going to say Chili Peppers.
It is NSYNC.
Oh my gosh, no!
Dang.
Man,
Wow.
Yeah.
that was a good choice to cut that.
Yep.
Yes.
Boy, and you had problems with the 50s diner, Ross. Can you imagine if NSYNC was
I
there?
know. Yeah,
Like-
that would
If they had put a boy band parody, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
probably would have walked out. Who used an EE-3 blaster rifle?
An EE-3
Yeah.
blaster rifle?
Yep.
That's, isn't that Boba's carbine blaster rifle?
That is Boba Fett's carbine. Good
Yeah.
job.
Here's an easier. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, mine's a little bit easier. Then I think you need to find some awesome. Super
This one's
hard
also an easy one, but I just.
Who tended to Luke Skywalker's wounds on the medical frigate at the
medical-
end? At the end of Empire
Oh.
Strikes Back.
Well, it's a
putting the hand
medical
on.
droid.
Yeah, what's its designation?
Oh, shit.
Ross has been waiting to use that.
I found it and thought it was good. Yeah, I know.
They're coming out with this for Legion. Like, the end of this month. There's
Really?
an Yeah, the Rebel Specialist Pack has that droid as the medic. I want to say it starts with a B, if I'm not mistaken.
It
What
does
are my
not.
Okay, what are my choices?
FX-7,
Nope.
21B,
That's...
R2D2 is the other option, and then the last one is Dr. Evanson.
Oh, he's the crazy evil
Yeah,
guy.
he's the crazy guy that
Yeah,
that
no,
gets
it's
his hand
the
cut off.
21B. That's what
Yeah,
it is. I knew
it's-
there was a B in there.
Correct.
I thought it was
makes a-
B21 is what it was.
Who makes a cameo in Revenge of the Sith as Baron Papanoida?
George Lucas.
I pointed
he
him out
does.
to you.
Yeah,
Yep.
he did.
Yep.
He's blue.
So,
Oh, and
fun,
by the way-
fun story about Chairman Papanoida. There were going to have a So in season 7 of Clone Wars that got canceled, that we actually may still see now. No, because it got put in Dark Disciple, so we won't ever see this. But they were going to travel to Pantora, where Papanoida's from, and there was going to be a statue of Chairman Papanoida that had like pigeon poo all over it and like birds like actively pooping on it, and they were like, that may be going a bit too far even for
Yeah.
us, so
That
they
would
cut
be a
it
bit
out.
much.
And then the episodes never got aired anyway.
No.
So there you go.
Who also made a cameo? Actually, no, that was in episode 2.
His
One
son,
that I pointed out to you. His
Dexter
son.
Jetster.
His
No,
son does
that's
make
the
a
name,
cameo
but yeah.
as the.
He's
one
the
of the Jedi.
that gets cut down in
But
front
there's
What's his
an
face?
original cast member that makes a cameo in episode 2.
of. Besides Anthony Daniels?
No, that was the one, Anthony Daniels.
But he's
That
not
he's-
in C3PO
Oh, he's not in
gear.
3PO
Right.
gear. Oh, I
He's
didn't
just
Yeah, he's
At
he's in the
the-
bar. The
the club, yeah.
know that. With the death sticks.
yeah.
I'm
He's
not-
actually
what's
so the guy that walks up to Obi-Wan is like wanted by Death Sticks. He's like standing on the other side of him.
Huh.
When Obi-Wan turns around and cuts
Yeah.
Zam's blaster, he turns around and you can see his face just right
Cool.
there over Obi-Wan's shoulder.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
So Warwick Davis isn't the only person to play two people.
yeah, there we go.
Okay, Kyler. What was the name of the AT-AT assault group on Hoth?
Oh,
I know this one.
dang.
Do?
I do.
Well, it's Veers's group.
yeah,
It's tickling around in the back of my brain, but I don't think I'm going to be able to drag it forward. What are my options?
Blizzard Force, Tundra Force, Snowstorm, Armada, Snowblast Assault Force. All inspired by Hoth.
Yeah, clearly. What are the first two?
Blizzard Force and Tundra Force.
Blizzard, I guess. I don't know.
It is Blizzard. Good
Yeah.
job.
it was Blizzard. I
There
knew
we go.
that one.
All right, this one is, again, one of those random ones that I was hoping you were going to ask us about because I knew it. Which Jedi Council member is the same species as Master Yoda?
Yaddle.
Yes. How old is Yaddle?
Younger than Yoda,
Yes.
but I don't know how much.
477 years.
Oh, wow. So quite a bit younger.
A
Yes.
young one,
Like,
yeah.
half his age.
Yes.
Wow. Yaddle, what a dumb idea. George Lucas, some of your ideas should be told no to.
How tall are AT-ATs? It's in
90 meters? Something like that.
You said 90?
No.
90 meters.
No, no, sorry.
30 meters, I think you meant.
No, they are... I was just literally... Either this morning or last night, I was looking at the relative height of various vehicles, and this was in there. It's... No, okay. Is it 20? What are my choices?
10.5, 15.5, 20.5, or 35? 15.5.
15.5. Interesting.
I think this one might be really difficult. Are you ready?
Okay.
What anti-infantry device did the rebels use in the ground battle on Hoth?
Anti-infantry device. Is it like the .41 turbo laser thing? What are my
tell
choices?
you it has the letter F in
Yeah.
it. That's all I'll
They
give
just
you.
came out with an expansion for it in Legion, but I know I don't play Rebels, so I don't have it memorized. But it's like an F, like D4 or something like that.
Golan Arms DF.9.
Golan. That's the blaster rifle.
Is it an anti-infantry device?
It's
I mean,
a
as much as a
rifle,
gun
so
is,
yeah,
yeah.
Then
like
sure, yeah.
okay.
Because I thought the round turrets, not the dish ones, the other ones were the anti-infantry, weren't they? And because the dish ones were the ones they fire at the AT-ATs and
Yeah.
blind up the one's knee.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Who knows? It's Rebels. Who cares? Ross looks so disappointed at me. He can't stand my Imperial ways.
This is a quote one, so it can be between Kyler and Chris.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Sure.
What did Yoda tell Luke Skywalker about his weapons when Luke was going into
You will
the
not
cave?
your weapons. You will not need them.
Ah, Kyler got it. Good. I'm glad you said it in Yoda speak, or else you would have been wrong.
Alrighty.
Well, unless Chris
Interesting.
has a better question.
I'm gonna cut out bits of this just because it's obvious if I give you the entire question. But this Jedi mentioned in the prequels had his name changed by typo in the Attack of the Clones script because of two keys being next to each other on the keyboard. He originally had a different name, and it got changed because someone hit the wrong key.
That's weird.
Someone you said on the Jedi Council, or just a character?
Just a character. I'll give you a further hint. You don't actually see them in the movies. They're just mentioned.
Oh. So they're mentioned in episode 1 as
No,
one
no.
name.
They're mentioned in no. They originally had a different name when they were written,
Oh.
but they changed the name by accident when they typed it up.
Whoops. Also, I have no idea.
They are a Jedi significant to the plot in episode 2, but never seen on screen.
Cypher-Dias?
Yes,
Sifo-Dyas.
Master Sifo-Dyas was supposed to be Sido-Dyas, which is a mispronunciation of Sidious,
Oh!
indicating that it was Sidious that did all that. Until the Clone Wars went in and retconned that with,
Yeah.
oh, there is totally a Master Sifo-Dyas somewhere.
Yeah. Which
Which
actually
the
makes
script
more
itself
sense.
does because Obi-Wan clearly recognizes the name
The name,
Sifo-Dyas.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Cool.
yeah.
So, yeah, that was good. Well, we hope you enjoyed all of the silliness that was this episode. We also hope you enjoyed having Carrie on the show as much as we did, because she's a fetching delight. And next episode...
You hear that? He called your wife fetching.
I know. I'm looking at him askance.
Yeah. Ooh, good word. Askance. I feel, like we ought to, there might be some fisticuffs. later
Yes.
on. Yeah. So, yeah, next episode, since it's going to be Christmas, the day after Christmas, when our next episode airs. So not this episode, but the next one. We are going to torture ourselves for your delight by watching the holiday special. We're going to record many sounds like the one Chris just made. And we're going to give you a short episode, probably not much longer than a Nerf Nugget, but it is going to be the place of our regular episode that week because it is Christmas.
Yeah, and because after watching the holiday special,
We're not going to want to
we
talk
can't
very
really
long.
discuss it for too long before rushing off to vomit.
Yep. So it'll be a very short episode, but we're going to watch the Star Wars. I have not seen all of it ever, so I've seen bits and pieces here and there over the years, but I've never actually seen it.
That's good.
So-
There is no good reason to make anyone do this.
Except for a podcast.
No.
I've seen it twice.
I made
Oh,
him
man.
watch it
Yeah.
with me.
Wow.
Well, I watched it once for my own. Then Carrie and I met, and she had never heard of it. So.
Oh boy. So it'll be bad, and we hope you'll enjoy the sounds of our torture.
Why are we doing this to ourselves?
Slowly digested over 1,000 years.
That would be preferable.
And next episode, be sure as well to listen to our guest, Carrie's husband, Ross.
Are you kicking me off the podcast?
No, I don't know.
No.
I thought it would be funny.
Just demoting you slightly for a few episodes on a trial basis.
I just thought it would be funny with all the hype about a special guest to I don't know. Whatever. It wasn't that funny. Fine.
Just editor. You're no longer a
Very
presenter.
special guest next episode, B. Arthur.
No. It's going to be bad.
Oh, God.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so, as usual, you should follow us on Twitter, @MoreCivilized, and let us know how you did with your own quiz questions. Could you have beaten either of these two? If so, and you're in the neighborhood, or the three of us, yeah, sorry. Then, I forgot you, Ross.
Yeah, I know.
Stop looking
I
at
saw
me.
that. Yeah. What's going on here?
Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, let us know how you did, because if you're that good, maybe we'll have you on as a guest for the next one. Who knows?
And apparently replacing
Ross. Yeah, we're
Replacing
looking
me.
for a new host for everybody. And also join our Facebook group so we can have longer discussions, because Twitter isn't great for that. A More Civilized Podcast, is the name of the group. Just search it out. It should be the first thing that pops up. Request to join. We'll get you in there.
You can speak with me on Twitter, though. I do enjoy conversing through Twitter. At Mr_R*.
And if there's any topics you would like to hear us cover, or argue about, or ramble on about, please let us know on Twitter or on Facebook, or by carrier pigeon, whatever method of communication appeals to you. And we'll see what we can do about creating such an episode for your enjoyment.
Carrie, do you have anything you want to plug, or do you want people to follow you on Twitter or anything?
I don't have a Twitter. I'm
That's
so
okay.
old school.
That's fine.
That's good.
Do you have anything you want to
It
plug?
is a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Keep watching Star Wars. That's all I plug.
That's I get behind that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very apt.
May the Force be with you.
Always.
I'm Anna Graves, and thank you for listening to a More Civilized podcast.
Great job, Carrie!
I tried practicing the sand people grunting cheer. I couldn't get it to sound very good.
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm doing the seal when I try to do that.
My book. My special
You're more concerned about a book than your iPad.
Yes,
That's
because
awesome.
grab the iPad. It'll be easier to write on for you, especially use the backside.
Just use a book that's less sacred or something.
Where's the Bible? I'm glad we all went there.
Oh, yeah. It was the low-hanging fruit.
Oh, shoot. So good. Okay.